When they take on Case Western Reserve Saturday at 7 at Reeves Field, it's Beaver County night. And you know, I have been out talking a lot about the upcoming midterm election, the vote, Beaver County, jobs. Well, to tie it all in, I'm going to be at a Marcellus Shale event at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. Going to be filling in for Marty Griffin on Wednesday of next week, 9 to noon. You're going to meet a lot of people who are making that meter move in a positive way. Now, when you think of Geneva College and their graduates and how many of them are going to be directly or non-directly affected by the Marcellus Shale industry, it's staggering. I mean, you think of the engineering degrees, the accounting degrees, a lot of that stuff is going to actually go into the business matrix. Even nursing has become a up-and-coming part of the curriculum here as well. And we have some of the best healthcare facilities anywhere in this country, I believe, right here in Beaver Valley, especially with the Heritage Valley Health System. So let's talk about people who graduate. And I'm going to be talking a lot about this next Wednesday when I'm at this event, 9 to noon on KDK Radio, asking these people what jobs are out there for these young people so they can go to school locally, like a place such as Geneva College, and actually graduate and stay at home with a life-sustaining job. One thing's for sure, some of the things that I just mentioned, you are known for and famously for, especially engineering.
Oh, without question. I mean, the engineering program here is ranked in the top 100. And we're talking about schools like Penn State, Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech. It's in that group. It's not based on small schools. It's based on, you know, the great programs. So that obviously is a 4-year program that we really highlight in our recruiting. And we've had a lot of football guys that have left Geneva with jobs in hand before even graduation. I think the second program that we have now in our business program that's an outstanding program is you can earn an MBA in 4 years, which is unheard of. And I honestly think we're one of very few schools to do it. It's helped our recruiting be able to get some players that maybe could have played at a higher level D2 school, but wanted to come here specifically for that program. And then when you look at nursing, which we've started, and both my daughters graduated in biology program here, and when they went to grad school, they felt they were well prepared. So the whole thing is about preparing these young men and women for when they leave College Hill. And I tell people all the time when they call as far as references for my guys, because I know what we do in the football program and I know what's being done in the classroom with them, that they're ready for it.
Last thing, everybody will say, well, did anybody from Geneva ever make it to the majors, whether it be baseball, basketball, football? And there have been some, but nobody ever talks about those who played football and became doctors and lawyers and dentists and politicians and CEOs and chairmen of the board. I think that's as important. Everybody would like to catch the pass from Ben Roethlisberger or sink the fadeaway jumper at the buzzer or to hit the home run with the bases loaded, a 3-2 pitch, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. But in reality, when you make a difference and you end up in the history book like many people who have graduated here because of what they've done for business and to help the country that we call home, that's the real part of why I love Geneva so much.
And it's at the heart of the mission of what we're trying to do, is to impact society for Christ. And whether it's in the field of business, in medicine, in engineering, in technology, even in cybersecurity, which is a growing major. And we have a great 3-1 program here where you can get a master's in cybersecurity. All of these, I think there are more opportunities right now for our students coming out of school than what was available to us in 1983 from college. I really believe that.
I have to mention this because just across that Beaver Falls, New Brighton Bridge, our hometown, New Brighton, maybe not as popular as the DeMarcos, but the Cradle family, pretty well known. And Tom Cradle, a former New Brighton Lion, they had the little Cradle supermarket there right across from the Corner Tavern in New Brighton that I used to go to as a kid and get my penny candy before we'd go to bingo at the American Legion with my grandmother. He recently retired. He, of course, the priest at the parish that, yes, I was baptized in, Holy Family. And I just want to thank him for coming back to New Brighton and igniting that church and doing such a great job. He's a man of God, and he's a real friend, and he's a great attribute as far as this part of the world, I think.
Well, being a New Brighton alum, obviously there's a connection with a lot of people, and
Right.
you know, it's good to see him retire.
Yeah, enjoy his life. Exactly. All right, listen, I can't thank you enough, and good luck against Case Western Reserve. Beaver County night, so that means all of Beaver County.
Come for free.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Who said there wasn't anything such as a free lunch anymore? You can actually come to the game Friday at Reeves Field because it's Beaver County night. We're going to talk a little softball. You're going to meet a student athlete. Stay with us. That's next, as we're live tonight to tape at Geneva College, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Good evening.